Hey everybody, it's Jake with the Depression Coalition. I'm here with your Friday video. I'm excited to share with you guys that I'm feeling better and I'm back on the up and up, and I've got some things to share with you guys about kind of how I transitioned out of that slump into getting back on the upswing. So thanks for joining me, and here's what I'm going to lay out for you. So I had some things in my life that were kind of weighing on my mind a little bit, some decisions that I was putting off, and things that I had was just kind of dwelling on a little bit, and I finally just came to terms with myself and made a decision. I think sometimes I'm kind of bad about overthinking things. I'm bad about trying to think about every minute little detail, and that's not productive. The thing that I wanted to share with you guys is I kind of realized that I was maybe spreading myself a little too thin. I felt like I was running low on time and trying to do a little bit too much. So here's a couple quick things that I did that surprisingly may seem silly, but they did help me. I went and bought this whiteboard. This is new. It's like I said, and I bought a kind of a diary journal notebook. Seems silly, but these things, this can kind of be exciting, you know. Like sometimes myself, I need to change sometimes, and just the thought of, oh hey, I got a fun little whiteboard that I can write stuff on. It seems so dumb, but that can gear you up and get you motivated. Found an album of a band I already knew, but I listened to the album, and man, it's been gearing me up this week. So the three quick ones are whiteboard / journal, haircut, music. If you take nothing else out of this, I don't know, try it. What I did with the whiteboard was, like I said, I kind of laid out the things in my life that were that I was spending my time on, okay? I listed them up here, but I listed them in order of priority. And one of the things that was kind of interesting about this is there was something that I thought would have been really high on my priority list, and if you just would have asked me, and when I actually laid it out, it wasn't as high as I thought it would be. My family's number one, and then jiu-jitsu, my strength and conditioning, which tie into my mental health, is number 2 and 3. So, and what I did is I kind of made a chart here. So like I said, family's number 1, so that's big. Well, I started to list the other things, and anything that helped me with my family got to touch the bubble. So that's going to have higher priority over anything else. The fact that it's helping me with my number 1 priority is going to shoot it up there. So now, one thing I want to be clear about is that it doesn't mean that I'm not going to hunt this year. Like, I'm excited to get out in the woods and hunt, but I'm not going to, if it comes down to it and I haven't worked out in a few days and I have an opportunity to hunt, I'm going to take that opportunity to go work out instead of going hunting. Now, if I've had a good week working out and Katie tells me to go get out in the woods, I'm going to take that opportunity, but I'm not going to put it above other things that I've shown here on my fancy new whiteboard that I prioritize higher than that. So I want that to be clear. This was kind of fun for me to kind of lay this stuff out, and now when I'm in here, when I'm working, I can see this and I can have a constant reminder. I also took the week and split it up into, every day, and I'm trying to get a kind of a regimen of the things that I want to do every week. One thing I'm going to tell you guys, if you don't have some sort of a plan, don't let that stall you into never doing anything. I've been there. I'm trying to share with you guys that I've been there, and it's not a good way to go about things. If don't say, "Oh, I'm going to wait until I have this program." Let me tell you this: if you want to get started getting in shape or whatever, do something, anything. Just do something, and then whatever you did that day, write it down in your journal. Okay, write down Monday, ran a mile. Boom. Now Tuesday, let's say you don't feel like running. Let's say you feel like doing some yoga or something else. Okay, Tuesday, write that down. Now, once you've done that for a week, next week, whenever you have trouble kind of getting motivated or whatever, look at your notebook and say, what did I do this day last week? And then do that. That has gotten me out of a couple ruts before. Sometimes you overthink things and you just need to look at a notebook and say, this is what I did this day last week. I'm going to do that again. Do that for a little while, and then next thing you know, you'll start to put together a plan that you can feel better about. All right, guys, that's all I got for you. I'm excited that I feel better. I'm excited that I can start to share more positive things with you guys, and more hopefully better quality videos in me being positive and sharing with you kind of how I'm feeling. I had a good week. I felt really good this week. I got my butt in gear, and I had some good workouts, and it was a good week. So I'm excited to have another good week next week, and I'll keep these rolling. So guys, I appreciate your support. I appreciate your views and shares and likes. Please subscribe to the YouTube channel if you haven't already. Like the Depression Coalition page on Facebook, and I'll see you every Friday. So have a good weekend, guys. Take care.